Good morning. Welcome to our Zoom with Us Q&A call, where we're also going to go a little bit deeper dive into how we earn. But we're going to kick it off with questions. Now, if you're watching the recording and you have questions that maybe we didn't cover, drop them in the comments and we will make sure to get to those as well. So we're going to start with Krista, and she's going to share. So take it away, Krista.
All right. So one of the objections that I get a lot is, do I have to get the shake with do I have to do the shake? So I had the same objection, actually. As a matter of fact, when I started, I was like, I'm not going to keep getting this stupid shake. I don't need this. I don't need this. I know I can do this, without. Well, a week into drinking that shake, my mind was flipped. I couldn't believe how good it was making me feel, and how just it was definitely a huge part of the puzzle for me. And I had no idea. So I've been on it ever since, obviously. But it's the easiest meal of the day. So I've got a few points to talk about why it's definitely something you should at least try for the 30 days. It's your easiest meal. As a busy mom, you don't have time to sit there and plan out. I mean, it's hard enough as it is with all of the portions and containers, and it can be a little bit hard to get going in the beginning and understanding all that. You have that shake, you're running out the door, because I don't know about you, but I'm late half the time. So I forget to feed myself, but if I have that little packet in my purse, I'm good to go. The other part too is after that first week, and I decided to stay on the Shakeology and keep getting it, I decided I had to rearrange my priorities. My priority was I wasn't earning any income at the time. I was on maternity leave, and I wasn't getting paid after the first couple of months. So, and I wanted 6 months at home with my newborn. So I had to make some choices. Like I had to stop getting my hair done. I had to stop getting the coffees, the fancy coffees. So there were things I had to give up that were not as important to me as my health. And then later on, I did sign up for the discount, which made a big difference too. So, and then the other part too is, why go half in on something? So you're going to spend this money to commit to your health and fitness, but you're only going to do half of the program. And then you're probably only going to get half of the results. Do you see what I'm saying? It's like the part of it too is the investment. If you're only investing a little bit, you might only invest a little bit of your time and energy. But if you've kind of made a bigger investment into yourself, you're going to maybe follow through with it a little bit more. You're going to take it a little more seriously. But that's kind of it for me. Anybody else have some points in there as to?
So my biggest objection that I get often is what does it cost to be a coach? What is my investment? And obviously Krista touched on that a little bit too, because we want to be a proof the products work. And when you actually start using them, and like Krista did, she said in the first week, I felt amazing. My objection too was I was not going to get stuck into an auto ship shake. So myself too, I started without it. And for me, it was seeing the other girls get the results that I wasn't getting. I'm like, okay, what am I missing? So I actually added that piece in. And then obviously the containers were a big part of it too. So once I followed the complete program, right? The accountability, the shake, and the containers, I got some pretty amazing results, and I was instantly hooked. So what does it cost to become a coach? If you've already bought a challenge pack and you signed up for the discount, you're already a coach. There's nothing else you have to do. If you haven't, it just takes that little piece of investment. If you're already doing Beachbody On Demand, all you have to do is get a completion pack, and there's many different ones that you and your coach can look at, and it gets you started on your way with the complete package, the full journey, and then you can become proof the product works. In order to get that discount that Krista was talking about, I have many coaches on my team that are discount coaches. They're completely happy that way. And I totally support that, because there is a $15.95 a month charge. And what that does is, for someone like me or these coaches on this team, we use that as our back office. We have all kinds of trainings and education back there that is at our fingertips for $15.95. They do all the marketing, all the stuff that we don't have to worry about. So that $15.95 goes a long ways. But if you're signed on as a discount coach, that $15.95 plus your Shaco every month still comes in at $116. So you are way ahead than the $130 plus shipping and handling with just getting Shaco every month. So totally worth that. The other beautiful thing is you don't have to keep stock in your cupboard to sell off to people. I hate using the word sell because we always say we don't sell anything. We're just sharing our journey and sharing with what works, that has helped us sustain our results. And obviously, if you guys heard me on Tuesday, I talked about my Curly Girl products. It's the same thing. Like, you're just sharing what works for you. So the nice thing with that $15.95, we come up with that link and we send it to our customer. And then Beachbody does everything. They send it out for you. They ship it off. So there is nothing that you have to hold. You don't have to sell a certain amount. So if there's 1 month that you don't have anyone join your team or buy any products from you, there's no get rid of you, or you have to buy products to keep going. Now there is a, which we can get deeper into, but you have to hold a certain PV to stay active. But if you're already getting Shaco every month, that's covered too. So there really is nothing that you have to worry about. And then if 6 months down the road, if something major in your life happens and you can't coach anymore, you can just walk away from it. There's no fees, there's no contract. Like I said, you can leave it at any time. So it's pretty forward, and they're a great company to work for. Definitely very many benefits too, because there's things you can get, like free t-shirts, you can get free trips. I mean, you name it. The harder you work, the more people you help, the amazing benefits you get coming back to you, because they love to think they're what do you want to call it? Their business, their people that help them out, whatever you want to say. So that is pretty much how much it costs to be a coach. So whoever wants to take it over next.
Yeah, isn't that crazy? You know, do I have to do the shade, the $15.95, the costs and stuff? And that also comes down to, oh, there's no way, I don't have time. I'm too busy. No, I can't do that coaching. You guys are, yeah, I'm not, no, there's no way. You know, you get that, right? And then my thing is, you guys, you have time. We all have 24 hours. However, you have to think, like, if I had all the money and all the time in the world, what would my life look like? Right? What would my life look like with my kids, my husband, my this? So my thing is, it's 30 minutes to do the workout. We will set you up with a 30-minute workout. The Shaco, like Krista was saying, is the on-go 30-day, you get meals on the go. The busiest time you are in your day, that's where you're going to have your Shakeology, right? The dense nutrient meal, right? I don't call it a meal replacement because I'm a foodie. Some people do. But if you add a cup of spinach, you add a thing of fruit, you add some PB, I mean, it tastes so good, right? So you're set. So when you work, you figure there's your 30 minutes. There's your Shaco on the go, right? In pocket time, when you first start, you just need 30 minutes. You need that other 30 minutes. Because what do? The 4 vital behaviors, right? You just have to do the 3. That's all we ask, and we give you everything you need to start. So you can get things done in that 30 minutes, which is, you've already started being proof the product works, right? You love it. You see your results. You're glowing. Now you want to coach, and then you're just like, I don't have time. I'm too busy. And then we set you up. Sharing your journey on social media, inviting people to your journey on social media nonchalantly, right? And we teach you all of that. So you can get that all done in 30 minutes, where you're just inviting your friends and people to your journey. And then we go and teach you how to build that relationship. Like we just learned, friend maker. You're a friend maker. So anyway, so that's fun though, because you start kind of going back and forth, and then they keep watching you on social media. And then that's where you start. So that 30 minutes becomes like the funnest. Like that lights you up, because you already proved the product that works. You're already glowing. You're feeling super good. Something inside of you is saying, go be a coach with your coach. And then when you sit there, you're really like, okay, all the excuses start coming in, right? So then we just set you up. So just think of that pocket time. Krista right now is at work, pocket time. That's what pocket time is, right? Heather does a morning ritual. So she's full on morning girl. Get it all done, get her work, get a bump, boom, she's done, right? And then you've got Louise, who does her thing structured, right? Me, I don't do it structured. The first thing I do is I do get my workout in and my meditation, my reads. So that's the thing. You're going to read a book. We're going to teach you personal development, which you learned in the training that we just had. Personal development is what's going to change you and make you jump out of your box. So we set you up with a book. you know, with a skill that you feel you need, something that you can relate to, of course. The first day, I can tell you, the first day you read personal development is going to kill you. But then, like, after you get into it, your coach will tell you her story, and then you start getting into it, and you guys all read the same book together. So anyways, you have time, okay? It's just 1 hour when you first begin. So your first month may be 1 hour. I think Heather had shared earlier in the training that, yeah, the more deep you get into it, there's another half hour because you want to do something else. There's another half hour. Okay, so we'll teach you how to really like honor your time and value your time. So we all have time. Okay, we all started with our workout, 30 minutes, inviting to our journey, connecting, being a friend maker. And all of that is in a playbook that we will give to you and work side by side. So yeah, that's my thing. We got time.
Yeah, awesome. So there's a couple different types of coaches. So if you're in this boot camp, you've got a taste of what we do. We had you shadow us. So talk to the coach that invited you to the boot camp about the 3 different type of coaches. So you can be a hobby coach, a part-time coach, or you can go all in and create, you know, a business out of this that will replace any income or any job you have, or just help you to earn some serious fun money. So so talk to your coach about that, and that we will walk with you, you know, as each step of the way. We have a coach academy that we plug you into that we talked about this a little bit in the coach boot camp. So if you're an introvert like me and you're just getting started and you're a little bit hesitant about it, then maybe you start as a hobby coach and you go through the academy and you just get a couple of friends to come on board with you. And it creates that ultimate accountability. And, you know, and then as you start walking through the process and start implementing these things, your confidence grows and your friends are getting results. And then, you know, you just keep building on that. So we got that Coach Academy, and we just walk you through it step by step, hand in hand, linking arms. And an introvert like me who now is like doing IGTVs and live videos, and I just was late because I was on my coffee chat that I've started every weekend, and that because I love the connection now. I love being connected, which is just what we do. So many benefits that outweigh the fear. So again, if you have questions, drop them in the comments so that we can make sure we address those. I think next we're going to go to our video on how we earn income, unless somebody else has another objection or another question that they wanted to address. So let me share my screen. And this is from one of our partners in the coaching network, Danny.
Cool. Hi, guys. Welcome to our Y Emerald call. This will be short and sweet, but just kind of want to give you an idea of why you want to move your business forward. Obviously, you sign up as a coach for a reason, and there is a lot of not only income potential, but growth potential for you as a human and a business owner and whatever roles you're playing in life, whether that's wife, mom, student, sister, whatever it is. There's so much opportunity to grow as a person, a business owner, and have that less struggle in life because of the income possibilities that you can gain with Beachbody. Not only that, but also physically and mentally and emotionally as well. But your business basically starts at Emerald. So I am going to share a little presentation that I put together just so you can break it down. I always think visuals are great to look at. Let me hit present so you can see this. Are we good? Can someone give me a thumbs up? Cool. All right. So why do you want to go Emerald? So Emerald is the first rank advancement in the company. Now, sometimes I think the names are a little silly: Emerald, Ruby, Diamond, Star Diamond, all that. But basically, Emerald means that you are moving your business forward. So what is Emerald exactly? So we're going to go over that. We're going to go over how we earn money, and we're going to go over what volume is, because really that's the benefit of going Emerald is you're now not only eligible to make money on retail commissions, you're able to make money on the volume that you and the team is accruing. And there's always volume going through the organization. So you want to be able to tap into that. Okay, so what is Emerald? Emerald is simply you plus 2 people. It can be anyone. It can be your mom. It can be your spouse if you have one. It can be your best friend. It could be a combination of those. It could be, in my case, when I signed up, a girl I hadn't talked to in 10 years. And she signed up as a coach, and then a girl that I cheered with. I was not able to sign my spouse up at that time. He is now a coach on our team, and I'll share a little bit about the potential of having your spouse at the top of your business center, which if you have that option, you need to, as soon as you get off this call, sign your spouse up tonight, because you want them at the top of your business center. That is eventually, that's a long-term play. So I want you to remember that anything with rank and all of that, that's a long-term play. So the day you go Emerald, you're not going to start making $3 million paychecks every single week, right? So, but Emerald is simply you plus 2, and you definitely want to have your spouse or mom or an account of some kind that you have a little bit of control over, because you don't have control over a lot in this business, right? People are going to sign up and quit. People are going to sign up and go inactive. You don't have control over that, but you definitely have control over your own account and whatever your spouse or mom or sister, brother is ordering, right? So you will always know that you have that at least active coach. So once you become an Emerald coach, you'll become a little green figure in the back office. It's very cute. And you'll notice that these are blue. So blue for Beachbody means active, and rank is only made by active coaches. So if you don't know what active means, it means that you have paid your $15.95 a month fee, and you have had a personal order of at least 50 personal volume go through your account. Now, let's say for whatever reason you're backed up on Shakeology and you skip your order that month and you don't order anything. You would go inactive, thus rendering your ability to earn a paycheck. So you never want to go inactive, because then Beachbody's not going to pay you. Okay? So you always want to be active. Now, if you're actively shooting for Success Club, you need 90 personal volume on Home Direct. So there are little bit of things that make sure that you know. So sometimes people don't understand that if a coach goes inactive, they no longer count towards your rank. So if you sign up your mom and your husband, and then your mom decides to skip her Shakeology and she goes inactive, you will drop rank because you no longer have 2 active coaches on your team. Now, people drop rank all the time, but it doesn't have to happen, right? I never dropped Emerald. When I went Emerald, I dropped Diamond a million times, but I have held my Diamond rank since 2016. So what I'm trying to tell you is you're always in control of your own business center as long as you continue to keep building. If you sign up 2 coaches and you think those 2 coaches are going to be there for the rest of eternity, I'm sorry, I'm going to have to wake you up from that dream life, because that's not going to happen. So unfortunately, the coaches who helped me achieve Diamond in my business, there's only one of those gals still on our team, right? So I achieved Diamond almost 4 years ago now, and only one of those gals is still on our team. So just remember that not everyone who signs up is going to be a lifer like you are. So that's why you actively always want to be talking to new people and offering the team to them, so that you can maintain your rank and you can help others on this awesome journey. Okay, so that's what Emerald is. So think of your Beachbody business like a car, right? You just signed up, you're a brand new coach, or you've been a coach for a while now, but you still haven't achieved Emerald, or you have some coaches on your team who haven't achieved Emerald. Well, Emerald is basically like you finally got the key to that ignition, but you can't turn it on quite yet, right? So you are a Beachbody business owner, and it's like a car. So once you hit Emerald, you've kind of got the key now, but you can't really go anywhere until you do these other things, right? So you kind of turn the lights on, but the lights on doesn't mean a lot, right? So as you'll grow in this business, you'll see that Success Club is the gas that kind of keeps your business moving forward. Because Success Club means that you're helping new people every single month. Those could be customers, they could be coaches, they could be both, right? I think it's super important that every single month you're trying to go Emerald again, aka help 2 new coaches or more get started on your team. And that's 4 Success Club points right there. So if you helped a customer, not only are you going Emerald again, you're hitting Success Club, you're putting gas in your car, and you're on your way to Diamond, so you can actually turn that car on and get driving down the road, okay? And Diamond is totally obtainable, but we got to start with Emerald. And all Diamond is going Emerald 4 times, and then you're a Diamond coach, okay? So how do we earn money as coaches? So everything that people purchase from you, you're going to get 25% commission on, which is awesome, right? So if somebody buys a challenge pack, you get commission. If somebody buys a tub of Energize, you get commission. If somebody thinks our wear and share is adorable and they want to wear all the Beachbody logo stuff, you're going to get commission on whatever people purchase. As long as they're assigned to you or they use your link, then you're going to get commission on that, and that is awesome. But as a coach, just coach, that is the only way you can earn money. So like I said, everything is worth volume, and so volume is constantly going through our organization. And what's cool about Beachbody is how they set up the compensation plan is it's a binary compensation plan, which means if I sign up and then Sally signs up with me and then 20 more people sign up down the road, me, Sally, and everybody on the team, we're going to get the volume from anybody who signs up after us, right? As long as they're on our same side. Okay, so that's really cool because when we all work, we all benefit. So I made a family tree of our team the other day to show like, hey, when Katie helps out customers, that puts more volume in Jessica's paycheck. When Jessica helps out customers, that puts more volume in Bree's paycheck, et cetera, et cetera. And that's really cool to know that you kind of have a little help. Like you're not having to do it all on your own, especially you have joined an active upline in myself or whoever your coach is. They're going to be continually adding to the team, which means you're going to have more and more volume going through your organization. Okay, so once you become an Emerald coach, and you want to do this as quickly as possible because our organization gets paid every single week. So every single week on Wednesday night, Beachbody is going to divvy up all of the volume, and they're going to look and they're going to put a team bonus cycle on anybody's paycheck that is an Emerald and above, right? But if you're not an Emerald, they're going to take the volume that you've accrued and they're going to flush it down the toilet. And you're never going to get paid on that volume again. Okay? So you don't want to waste out on money that's essentially free to you. Okay? That's just silly. That's like me handing you a $20 bill and you lighting it on fire. Okay? That's what you're doing every single Wednesday that you're not an Emerald coach, right? Now, in order to get paid on volume, you have to be an Emerald coach. And you have to have at least 300 points of volume going through your organization to earn one cycle. So what do you unlock at Emerald? You get team bonus cycles of $14 per cycle. So for every 300 in volume, Beachbody is going to pay you a $14 bonus. You're going to get free and paid leads, which is, again, really cool. That means if you're an Emerald coach and you hit Success Club this month, next month, Beachbody is going to give you free leads. That's any person who goes to the Beachbody website and signs up for the free trial on demand, they could be assigned to you. And you get to reach out to them and say, hey, I'm your free coach, Danny. I run groups every single month. How can I support you? Here's my Facebook and Instagram handle so you can see I'm a real person. Let me know how I can support you best on your journey, right? And what's cool about that is free trial is free for 2 weeks, but then on day 15, they get charged for their Beachbody On Demand membership. So now your free customer is a paying customer, and you're going to get that commission. And you didn't have to do anything extra to earn that commission. So now you're earning 2 different ways to earn money, right? First, you were earning commission. Now you're earning team bonus cycles, and you're earning free and paid leads. So in order to get a paid lead, you must be an Emerald coach and have hit Success Club 10 in the previous month. So when you go Emerald this month and you hit Success Club 10 this month, next month, they're going to give you paid leads. That's any person who goes to the Beachbody website and decides they want to buy $308 of peppermint mocha, which happened to me this month, and I got her commission. I also had a lead this month by a performance deluxe challenge pack, 6 weeks of the work, peppermint mocha, and then I think like Energize maybe, or Boost or something. It was like, I don't even know, $300 and something. So I got the $90 commission just because she was randomly assigned to me. So free money is really cool. And now I have a customer that I can reach out to and say, hey girl, you are freaking rocking. You just got the whole shebang. Like, how can I help you? Can I get you plugged into this group? She may or may not respond, but how cool is it that I have a customer and she's obviously very interested in getting her health journey going because she bought everything we have and I get to help her. All right. The second really cool thing about Emerald is, let's say you didn't have the 300 points of volume. Well, remember, if you're not Emerald, you just lose it. But if you are Emerald, Beachbody is now going to open up a little piggy bank for you and save that volume for you every single week. And they put it in your piggy bank and they call it carryover volume. So every single Wednesday, let's say you had 200 points of volume. Well, we know you need 300. So they're going to put that 200 in your piggy bank. And then on Thursday, they're going to carry that over and apply it to next week's volume. So hopefully you would have at least 100 points of volume in the next week so that you could make a cycle in that following week. But it's really cool. They will save it for you as long as you have it, right? So as long as you remain an Emerald coach who is active, you'll always keep that carryover volume. And at any time, you can catch up your volume and cash out that money, okay? And also, you're going to get that fast start bonus once you're an Emerald coach, which is anytime you sign up people with challenge packs, you get that $50 right away. And as an Emerald coach, you can earn up to $250 on volume. Now, you can earn as much retail commission as you want, but on volume, an Emerald coach is going to cap at $250 per week. So that's $1,000 a month. Not too shabby, right? Pretty great. Now, the reason why there's a cap is because you have to advance your business in rank in order to move up. So $250 a week is your volume cap for Emerald. Once you go Ruby, which is the next rank, most people skip that and they go right to Diamond. But if you did go Ruby, it would be $1,000. A Diamond caps out at $2,000, all the way up to 15-star Diamond, who caps out at $12,000 a week on volume, okay? So there is a lot of money to be earned and a lot of opportunity to move your business forward. Okay, so that is how we earn money. Let's talk about volume. So we already kind of talked about this, but I know volume can be very confusing. So in order to earn a TBC, a team bonus cycle, again, you must be Emerald. You need 200 points of volume on one leg, 100 on the other, combined for 300, you'll get one cycle, okay? So essentially 300 points of volume is helping 3 customers with a challenge pack, okay? That would give you enough in volume to do a cycle, right? So if you're helping 3 customers a month and hitting Success Club, that's enough to cycle. If your coaches are helping 3 people, that's another cycle, and so on and so forth. But again, remember, you're also getting volume from everybody on the team who's working their business, okay? So anybody who's helping anybody, volume is being accrued, and then every Wednesday it's going to get added up, and then you're going to be able to get your cycles from that. So let's say you only make $14 a week as an Emerald coach from your cycles. Again, this has nothing to do with retail commission. That's $56 a month. You've now just covered more than half of your Shakeology for doing nothing extra. So you didn't have to go out there and hustle really hard to try to sell something. You just moved your business forward as an Emerald coach And because the team and you are working together, you're now earning money off of the volume, right? Okay. Any questions on that? I know sometimes volume can be a little confusing. And then every time you advance your business, so once you advance to Ruby, you can earn $16. Once you advance to Diamond, you can earn $18. So obviously, if you go from Emerald to Diamond, you just gave yourself a $4 raise, which is really cool. Okay, so you do max out at $18 per cycle, but again, once you advance in rank, you move up your max volume that you can earn from your cycles each week. Okay, so here's some potential for growth. So these are just some paychecks from my business center, my second business center, and my husband's business center. Okay, now I could not sign my husband up until a year and a half into my business. So when I signed up as a coach, he was in a business and they were in a deal and he really couldn't have anything like attached to his name. But once that company sold, he was able to get signed up, and I did nothing with my husband's account for 2 years. Bad, okay? I don't have an upline. I don't have anybody helping me. So if you have an upline who is actively working the business, like, woo, congratulations, you are doing better than I am, right? Okay, so I didn't have anyone helping me and telling me I am a very, very high volume producing coach. So I should have made my husband Emerald the day I signed him up, okay? That's not the case for you guys, but I'm just letting you know the potential, right? So when I signed my husband up a year and a half into the business, I was already a very solid diamond coach. So I had a large organization at that time. If you're not even an Emerald coach tonight, you don't need to make your husband an Emerald coach as soon as you sign them up, okay? But I'm just telling you a story, okay? So I didn't make my husband Emerald for at least 2 years. And then last year, my corporate mentor was like, is your husband a diamond on your team? And I was like, no. She's like, I'm giving you 30 days to make your husband diamond. And I was like, well, shit. So I did that, okay? But my husband has no customers under him. So this top paycheck is my husband. So he's an Emerald coach. So he maxes out at $250 a week, right? So he's been a diamond coach, but he goes in and out, right? Because I don't build his business on the regular. Okay, so no retail. I do not put any customers through my husband because I have a second business center. If I didn't have a second business center, then I would be putting customers through my husband as well, as long as they did not count for Success Club points. And this is kind of strategy stuff. So if it's like, woo, going over your head, don't worry, this is recorded and we can dive into it deeper. If you're not even an Emerald coach yourself, you don't have to worry about this, but this is just showing you potential for growth. Okay, so I don't put any customers, so there's no retail. So his team bonus cycle, just based off volume from the team, that he's earning $250 a week. So we make an additional $1,000 a month from having my husband on the team as an Emerald and higher coach. Okay, so that's just a potential for growth. So that can be you at first, right? You don't need to build your spouse account right away. We need to build you first, and then when it's time for you to go diamond, then your husband will be an Emerald on your team, okay? But not until then. Doesn't really matter till then, okay? So you can kind of look at these. So this paycheck down here, this is my first business center. So I don't do a lot of retail through my first business center anymore. That's only like customers that I had before I opened the second business center. So everything goes through the second business center now as far as retail, but obviously current customers who are still in that business center are ordering. So those were those retails. Subscription commission, that's people renewing their bod. Okay, team bonus, $504. That's just from the volume that the team is accruing. That's not anything that I had to that week go hustle and sell a bunch of stuff. No, that's the volume from the team. Now, have I hustled for the last 4.5 years? You bet your ass, right? Like that's how that number is $504 for a week, right? And then matching bonus, that's something that you're going to get once you're a diamond coach. And so there are a lot of reasons to advance your business, and every time you advance, Beachbody gives you more ways to earn money. So for me, I went diamond in 4 months because I was like, I want to earn as much as I can as fast as I can, right? Your path is going to be your path. but Emerald should be immediate. Okay. So for $816 check, and then over here is my second business center. So as you can see, very high retail, not as high team bonus, but still a great team bonus cycle, almost maxing out the Emerald bonus or Emerald cap, right? I am a diamond over in that business center, but that business center only has 30 coaches in it, and not all of those coaches are active, as where my first business center has 66 coaches in it, right? That are personally mine. The entire downline is 350 people, right? So, but so you can see the potential for growth, right? So your paycheck will probably look more like this second business center. You'll have higher retail and a lower team bonus cycle. You won't have that matching bonus until you become a diamond coach. But just to show you, for a total of 1 week, $1,800, $41.50, right? So that's a weekly paycheck that you can eventually build towards, but it starts at Emerald. So your paycheck will never look like this if you stay coach, because the only money that you're going to earn is from retail. So unless you want to go sell 500 challenge packs to try to earn this, then I would start building a team, because that's where the real opportunity is. And again, it's only if your team is actually working. So it doesn't behoove you to sign people as coaches if they're only going to order one time. That's a great candidate for a customer. But if someone sees the value in Shakeology, someone sees the opportunity in the coaching, then yes, sign them as a coach. Whether they want a great discount, whether they want the ultimate accountability of being a coach, or they're like, heck yeah, some extra income would be cool while I'm getting in shape. Those are all great reasons to sign up as a coach. Let's see here. There we go. Oh, that's up. And we're all done now. Okay. So any questions on Emerald or any of the stuff that comes with it? There's no dumb question. If you have a question, just ask it now.
Okay. Woo!
Right. So Emerald is the way to go, or you won't get a paycheck, is what I got out of it, right? And then if you build a team, that's where it's more worth it. And your husband can become a diamond if you have working people, or he doesn't even have to have any customers under him, so that you, with your second CBC, wow, yeah, that went over the head for everyone, I'm sure. You got this.
Lots of great information, lots of numbers. I'm sure is overwhelming. I know when we first started trying to absorb this information, it was like, what? So just know that we wanted to give you that in-depth look at what the potential was, but we want you to start at the basics. So that's what we gave you in the Coach Boot Camp. That's what your experience over the last week was. You'll build on that foundation in the academy, and your coach will help you to understand everything you just saw and how to maximize it for yourself and for what your goals are, and just how it's going to best suit you. So I'm sure if you were taking notes, you probably have a few questions. So make sure you drop those in the comments too, or just reach out to the coach that invited you to our boot camp. And I look forward to seeing you on the team. Anything else, guys?
No, thank you.
Good. Thank you, everyone.